Hi YouTube, so this isn't a formal algorithms video. Um, I'm thinking maybe I should start doing like vlogs and stuff or something, like just to have something to talk to. Um, yeah. So I just got an email. So the company that I interviewed with yesterday, um, okay, so for one, uh, well, the whole interview was like 12 minutes, and they were very nice. Like the lady, she reached out to me. She was very nice, and yeah, like apparently they like contacted me through like Recurse Center, and I didn't even know that because when they messaged me, they never mentioned that. So I thought they came out of nowhere. So, so yeah, so I had the interview yesterday, and yeah, um, they told me that, and I mean, I kind of knew before the interview started that I kind of didn't really want to work there because they've only been around for not even 2 years, and literally when I asked them the size of their team, it's like 8 people. And they're a startup, so clearly they would want more experienced people. So I knew if I got rejected, like I wouldn't be hurt. Honestly, I was hoping that I would get rejected because I didn't even really want to work for the company because it's too small, and I feel like I won't get mentorship, and I feel like that's what I need. But then, okay, so during the interview, um, they were asking me about my projects and stuff, and I was working on a lot of projects a few months ago, but I mean, I did build projects, and I was going through free code camp, and I was learning front end development and stuff. So they were asking me if I know that, and they seem like during the interview they seemed to be leaning towards like me knowing a lot of front end, and I consider myself mostly a back end programmer. Um, but I still know front end. Like I built my whole website in JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, HTML, CSS, and what else was it? And I did horrible. Like, oh my gosh, I did really awful when it came to projects. Like literally the last 2 months, all I've been doing is algorithms that I even forgot what my projects do. Like I need to go back and I need to go back and like refresh and like comment in the code and stuff, and like maybe like completely wipe out one or two of those projects because yeah. But so yeah, right now I'm at like 100 plus algorithms. So if I want to get really good, I'm gonna if I want to get really good, I'm gonna have to do like another 50 to 100 because I still feel like if I were to apply to like Snapchat and like face well, maybe Facebook and like Google would be like really far, but like those big tech companies, I have to be like really, 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 really good at algorithms. And if I want to go through interviewing.io, since it's a blind resume, that would probably be like my best option since uh, algorithms is what I'm strongest at the moment. But that's not what this video is about. So in my rejection email, which I knew I was going to get, they were very fast. They were talking about how the tech stack that they use, which is like Java and stuff, like that's object oriented, and I'm mostly like Python. It's very different from my experience, and like I completely understand, like they're a small company. That was pretty obvious. And they were really nice. They were really nice about everything. This Most companies don't tell you, like they gave me really good feedback. Let me see if this is still recording. Like most companies don't tell you that because it takes a lot of work. A lot of people are applying. This company probably has time because there's like 7 people and it's not well known a lot yet. But they gave me good feedback, and a lot of companies, they're afraid of like backlash. So this isn't backlash. Like everyone was really yeah, so they were basically saying that I need to like get better at front end, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Django for Python, that type of thing. And it's like a standard, it's expected, especially since I guess I am a junior programmer. Um, so yeah, like I guess like web development is like the entry gate. But I don't really agree with that, especially because I have so many friends who okay, here's the thing that like struck a chord with me. Um, Companies like to see that you have some familiarity with some of their tech stack. Job applications, they literally say everything. Like, I've seen Go, Scala, like Python, Java, C, so, um, and that you've completed non-trivial projects, and that, don't die on me, and that you can succeed and survive in a working group. A bootcamp is one way to do this. Attendees complete 4 group projects using varying technologies. But they did say organizing projects independently is substantially cheaper. Okay, one, I am not going to a boot camp. Thanks again for your time and best of luck with your search. Let me know if you need that. Yeah, they were really nice. Like, they were really nice. So yeah, so I don't think my projects are trivial. As far as like a boot camp, like I definitely can't compete project wise with like Hack Reactor and like App Academy and stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, and like yeah, I definitely can't show that I've worked in a group besides college group projects. So yeah. Yeah. The non-trivial projects part, that kind of like hurts my feelings. But I understand it. So I feel like I already know like how to program. I am a programmer. I've been doing it for 2 years. And this isn't the first time I've heard my projects being non-trivial. I mean, well, trivial. Okay, so yeah, like I feel like my projects, they're not trivial because when I first started my job hunt, I was told my projects were trivial. So I specifically looked for projects that were intermediate level, and then I did those projects, and then I had people tell me, well, you're supposed to be good at algorithms. I was even speaking to like a lot of CS people, and they're like, yeah, like you're wasting your time doing projects. What you need to be doing is algorithms because companies want to know that you know the fundamentals. And yeah, like, so basically after that, because I was doing like free code camp, and first of all, I was all over the place. Like, after I did projects, I'm just like, okay, I know Python. I clearly need to know like a front end thing now. So, I did like free code camp and stuff, and I learned front end development. And then after that, what was I doing? Oh, after that, I had to get a professional license. So that was like 2 months of my life. Well, maybe not 2 months, like a month and a half or something. And then after that, it was just straight algorithms. Like, oh wait, before then, I took an algorithms course. So I learned like the general core algorithms that you get in your average CS 101 class, or maybe a little bit more than that, like Dijkstra's and all that stuff. But yeah, and then after that, that's when I started my coding algorithms challenge that I've been doing for the last 2 months, where I solve 100 algorithms. And now that I'm at 100, I still don't feel like I'm like I still don't feel like I can crack the coding interview. but I do like understand all of that stuff. But I guess like maybe I'm just trying to figure out like where I should devote my time. Like if I should just continue on the track of like algorithms, just grinding that out. Maybe if I do really well, I can get a company referral to like through interviewing.io, because they don't scan resumes. So it's just straight, if you can solve these algorithms, you can go along. Or, and it's completely blind. Or if I should go back and do projects. It's probably because the last few days I've been applying to jobs that half of them don't even do technical interviews. So it's kind of like I wasted all this time. Now here's what I feel like. I feel like if I go to a boot camp, it's gonna be like I wasted. It's gonna be like I wasted all this time being lost. This is why you do not make a video when you're mad or annoyed. So the fear is that like I wasted 2 years of my life basically, when I should have probably done a boot camp from the second I thought maybe I should learn programming, December 2015, because maybe I would have like, the thing about a boot camp, I would have had a set course, a set curriculum. I would have been with other people. And I would have had significant projects. Like, if you see the projects that those bootcamp grads do, I've seen some of their websites and I'm just like, yeah. But there's no way that I could even attend a bootcamp. Even if the bootcamp was free, traveling to the city costs a lot of money every single day. And not even just that, but like the feeling that like, oh gosh, like another 3 months, or no, it's gonna be more than that because they give you work, pre-work. So another four months. And then, first of all, I know people who never went to a boot camp, and their projects, like, I even just messaged some of them and I was just like, what were your projects? Because I've seen their GitHubs, I've seen their resumes, and yeah, like, it's pretty much similar projects to me. Maybe some of them even have like, it was a lower range, but like they still got a job. So I still feel like I don't need a boot camp, you know? I feel like maybe an internship, an apprenticeship, but a boot camp, I feel like that's like a waste of my time. No, for real, like seriously. I know it sounds like I sound like very entitled, but I feel like it's just I wasted. So yeah, so I'm just gonna apply to as many jobs as I possibly can. If I have to go over 100, over 200, over 300 jobs, I'm not going to a boot camp. Like I'm just most likely just gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna work on my projects that I have now, understand them better because I haven't touched them in ages. Clean up the code, maybe do a new one. Grind out algorithms until I'm freaking Google ready. But I'm not going to a boot camp. I would much rather just grind out algorithms all day and night. Even though I'm freaking tired of it. You know what, at this point I might as well just go to Seattle, freaking Minneapolis, Ohio, like, just so that if I have to be there for 6 months or whatever, just to get just so I can get my experience, I will do it because I'm not gonna go to a boot camp. Okay, so I'm not trying to sound entitled or anything. I just feel like I've proven myself to myself. And I just hearing that, like, I have to do, just hearing that I have to, like, start again, I feel like, okay, I know tech, like, you have to keep on learning, yada yada. It's so much better to keep on learning when you're getting paid to learn. And hearing and seeing people, I've been thinking about starting to code since 2014. Didn't really start until January of 2016. And I've seen, like, people with my experience, with less of my experience, be employed, and I feel like, just freaking throw me in the job and I'll pick it up. Like, this constant learning, this bar, it's been going from, like, here to here to here to here to here. I just realized maybe I just sound very petty. Maybe we just all go through this. This is why it's a vlog. But, there's the greener grass one day. I'm just so annoyed, like... Thank you for watching, though. Well, I'm mostly I'm pretty much the only person watching these videos. But that's just how I feel. Like, I feel like just the bar is just constantly rising. And every year, every few months, you have to know something else. And you have to know all these things at once. I feel like I'm being forced to go to a boot camp. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Bye.